Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out, of course, at the Peacock Gym. Martin Bowers trying to slowly slope off into the background, but there's no chance of that, I'm afraid, this time. Tony Bowers, of course, and Ray Ball. We're here to talk about Charlie Wynn, who, sadly, and we talked about this before, after just 2 pro fights, had a tragic accident in the gym and now needs a lot of help to get by in his everyday life. And last time we spoke to you, he was at a nursing home. And we launched the Charlie Wynn GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/winofus, which hopefully you'll be seeing on your screen as I talk. Ray, you obviously trained Charlie. Just tell us a bit about, and Martin, of course, just tell us a bit about what kind of guy he is and what we need this money for.
Well, he's a lovely guy, Charlie. He's just a nice guy, weren't he? You know what I mean? And it's just a sad thing what happened to him, really.
Martin?
Yeah, Dan, afternoon, Dan, anyway. As he was just saying, Charlie was a lovely guy, part of the team here, and really fitted him well. Obviously, Ray trained him from an amateur, so I only got involved with Charlie later on in his career when he turned pro, and he made his pro debut on our show at the Mayflower Hilton Hotel, which he won, and then he had another fight with us, and as I said, he was a lovely guy. The only downside is he's a Millwall supporter, but I mean, we even took him on board for that, and we warmed to him, and obviously we had lots of banter about the football most of the time, basically every day, and but he was a real nice guy, and if you met him, you would have said, like, he's one of your own, and he really was.
And the injuries he suffered, I believe, have affected a lot of parts of his everyday life. Obviously, he's had a brain injury, recently had an operation on his ankles, I believe, to help with his mobility as well. And he's currently in a nursing home. And the aim for his wife, Alana, who's been incredibly supportive, is to get him home and have the home adapted for his needs. What do people out there need to remember if they're going to donate to this?
Just one thing, it's been a big donation come in from Tony and Martin with their show on the 6th of December, and I think that will top everything we've been looking for. I think that will, and I can't thank these
still
two
want
people.
more, so get on there donating some money,
Tony, just tell us why you were moved to donate so much and a big sum, and why other people should do the same.
Well, he's going to need the help. The family's going to need the help. We know how hard it is for people, especially in the boxing business, when these sort of incidents happen, because one moment you're a hero, the next minute you're zero, and people forget about you. So we don't want to let people forget about Charlie. We want to help him, as much as we can. We normally give the money to the school here, but because of the way funding's gone today, it's a bit harder to help the school, so we're donating it to Charlie instead of the school.
And obviously the easiest way people out there can donate is via the GoFundMe page, gofundme.com/winofus. But I believe there's some events that are coming up as well to help raise money for Charlie. Ray, tell us about those.
It's a big golfing event by the Freddie Mills Club, and if anybody wants to have a round of golf, if they can get in touch with Bob Cheeseman at the London Ex-Boxers, he will let you know how to go about buying a ticket for the round of golf there. There's some good people out there who've come forward and helping out with Charlie. So I really appreciate them people for coming forward and doing that. And everybody who's donated into the website, can't thank them enough. And his wife can't.
We're small. I mean, it's all appreciated. Like Ray was just saying, we're fortunate enough to be able to put a show on and raise funds for Charlie. But anything and everything is appreciated, big or small. I mean, that's what it's all about. Just support.
And if they want to buy a table for the show, they're going to get 4 top fights at the Hilton Hotel, Park Lane. Just ring the Peacock Gym and get in touch, and buy a table. It all helps. And you'll get a good night of entertainment, of boxing and good food. What more could you ask for?
Brilliant. Well, we hope it all comes to fruition. We encourage people to donate, of course, as well. Thank you for your time, and we hope for recovery for Charlie and that we can bring him home, most importantly.
Thank you again for giving us this time. Thank you.
Not a problem. Cheers, guys.